does a real estate salesperson actually sell? You're sitting there hearing me say that question and thinking, it's obvious, is it not? It's in the name, Cam. Real estate salesperson. They sell real estate. And I'm here to tell you, that's not actually the case, or at least it shouldn't be. Again, I'm Cam Vandersloot. Thank you for coming back, checking out the channel. This is a video I've been wanting to make for a while because I think there's an important distinction to make between what a real estate salesperson actually sells. And the answer is not real estate, at least not a professional, okay? A professional real estate salesperson, broker, realtor, whatever you want to call it, what they sell is actually themselves. They sell their services, all right? When somebody comes to me and says, Cam, I want to buy a house, the first thing that I'm doing is selling them on me. What am I going to do to help them achieve their goals in real estate? What services do I provide to help them get there? What makes me different? What makes me special? Why would they want to work with me as opposed to somebody else, all right? That typically starts with a consultation because it's my job to start consulting with them to find out what is their situation, what do they actually want to buy. Sometimes they have a good idea of what that looks like, and sometimes they do not. But a real estate or a buyer consultation is about consulting, all right? It's my job as a professional to consult with a client and sell them on what I can do, all right? That's the selling part. We don't actually sell houses. And like I said, there's a distinction to be made here because a professional doesn't sell houses. Once I've sold somebody on working with me, that's where the selling ends, all right? Both on the buy side and the list side, all right? And we'll talk about both. But from a buyer's perspective, when we're walking into a house that may or may not be of interest to that person, the last thing they want their real estate representative to do is say, yeah, this house is really pretty. Look at all the upgrades. Look at the kitchen. This is great. Oh, you'll be able to put your furniture here, there, and everywhere, and sell them on why they should buy that house. They need to consult with that person and find out, is that actually the right house for them? And oftentimes what that means is looking at the nitty-gritty in the house, what potential issues there might be, and educating them on everything that's going on in the house. There's no selling. There's no, oh yeah, you should buy this because this is so great, and this is the best house that we've ever seen, and you're never going to see anything better. There's no selling. I know whether, depending on how long we've been working with that person, whether or not that house is a good fit for a buyer, and based on the conversations that we've had. I consult with them to find out if that's a good fit for them, and can we get it for the best price, and then negotiate with them, okay? There's a lot of opinions involved. I'm the consultant. I look at a lot of real estate. We've been going through this process together. Now I have an idea of what you're looking for. I think this makes sense, or I don't think this makes sense. That is consulting, not selling. Now, from a listing perspective, you got to think, well, you have to sell the house, Cam. I would argue we need to market the house, okay? There's a difference between selling and marketing. Again, if someone comes to me and says, Cam, I want to sell my house. There's me selling them on my services. What can I do to market their house the best way possible? What am I going to do that's different than anyone else? And why would they want to work with me? Hopefully, okay? That is the sell. From there, we execute a marketing strategy to bring eyes into the house, bring buyers through the front door, and then we negotiate. There's not much selling going on because yes, we're going to highlight the positives, but that's marketing. That's negotiating. That's not selling. So there's a real distinction to be made here, and a lot of people need to evaluate where they're at in their relationship with their realtor, the professional that's supposed to be representing them, and understand what are they actually selling me. Because I know a lot of people have worked with realtors, and you'll know when the vibe is off. When you walk into a house and they start trying to sell you on everything that's in that house, rather than originally consulting with you and finding you the right fit. If someone is trying to sell you on all the pretty things in a house and skating over any issues that there might be or what your actual needs are in a home, they're trying to sell you a house. When you're working with a professional, a real estate consultant, they've already sold you. You're working with that person because they're good at what they do. From there, the selling is over. Is the house a good fit or is the house not a good fit? A consultant is going to lead you where you need to go. And on the selling side, it's the same thing. A consultant is going to lay out what the best option is for marketing your home, execute that plan to a T, and then negotiate their butt off on your behalf to get you the best sale price. If you are constantly being sold, I would really evaluate where you're at with your home search or your sale and think, am I doing the right thing? Do I have the right person working with me to find me the right thing and meet my real estate goals? That's my thought on a consultant versus a salesperson when it comes to real estate, okay? If you have questions about what a professional realtor consultant can do and should do for you, please message me. I'm more than happy to talk about this at any point. Cheers. Talk to you soon.